Coming up on Texas Voices, greetings from Galveston.
You know, it's kind of therapeutic to write a song sometimes. You go through different things.
We catch up with Cooper Mohrmann at the Old Galveston Club.
Everybody has their different ways of coping with that sort of thing, and mine is writing songs.
And the locals show us how they protect their beaches to ensure a bright future.
Galveston is a very unique beach town. We are close to Houston and we have a lot of tourism and things like that, but we are wanting to stay like our own small little beach town.
Plus,
I'm what is known as a BOI, born on the island.
let's go fly a kite.
When anybody comes to work for us, we tell them that we sell fun. To sell fun, we have to have fun.
The business idea that's going 40 years strong.
It'll take me, oh.
Texas Voices features the artists, musicians, and creatives of our great state next.
Stoke the fire and keep on digging. Make the most of what you're giving. It may seem cold and it may seem tough. Even steel will bend when you heat it up. You're on the road to better days. If you can outlast the sun and outlast the rain, ain't a lot of hard lessons made. Let me tell you, son, soon you're gonna show us how it's done.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Lippman. Welcome to Galveston, an island rich in history, wildlife, and beautiful beaches. There's a vibrant music scene here with a good mix of local artists and touring musicians. We stopped by the Old Galveston Club to catch up with artist Cooper Mohrmann.
You know, it's kind of therapeutic to write a song sometimes. You go through different things. You see your friends or other people going through things, and these are strong emotions that we have, and it's hard to really get through those for certain people, and everybody has their different ways of coping with that sort of thing, and mine is writing songs. Oh, won't you tell me the words that my father told me long ago, so I can get down this glass road that'll take me home. But when I got my first guitar as a freshman in college, I immediately was like, I learned a B minor chord, and I was like, man, this is a sad chord, I'm gonna write a sad song. I sat down in my dorm room as a freshman at Baylor University in Waco, and I just had this thought of a glass road. And a lot of times when you hear glass road, you think of like an iced over road or a slick road, but it's a different analogy. It's kind of a sadder analogy of this idea that you're walking down towards this ultimate goal, and you're going to go down this glass road, and it might shatter before you get there. Kind of like this impossible journey.
Tell me what you feel is the power of music. I mean, you talked about the past couple of years have been difficult for creatives as well as people in general, but what is that power of music to you that connects, you know, all of us together through songs?
Right, you know, music, similar to other forms of entertainment, is an outlet for people to escape. You're able to listen to a song about maybe something that you connect with, or maybe something that you can just listen to and you're not even thinking about the lyrics. It just makes you feel something. And that's what a song does, a good song does, is it makes you feel an emotion so strongly, or just feel something in general that you like. And it allows you for just a moment to step away from the stress and the fray of our lives. And that's where I find the beauty in it. I'm a strong believer that too much is given, much is expected, and I was raised on that principle. You know, my dad's a really hard worker. He encouraged me to get a job when I was 15 years old. I got my first job, and I've worked ever since. Now I'm in dental school at the University of Texas in Houston, so it's pretty cool to be a dental student by day and a country artist by night. You don't miss me, then why drink so much whiskey when I'm gone. I used to write a lot of the lyrics first and then put a tune to it. And I feel like as I've developed guitar skills, it's kind of switched over to coming up with a catchy lick. But oftentimes, and for a couple of my favorite songs that I've written, one's Whiskey When I'm Gone, which is on Spotify. That song, I just thought of a really great lyric. If you don't miss me, then why drink so much whiskey when I'm gone? I was like, oh, I gotta keep working on that. That's catchy. Sometimes I think what I did wrong, but life's way too short to let the past linger on. But I had 4 goals when I started out with this music thing. I wanted to have a song on platforms, see somebody at a show that I was playing sing along to a song that I had written. I wanted for somebody to pay me to play music, and I wanted to play at Green Hall. And so we've got 3 of those knocked out, and Green Hall we're working our way towards that, and hopefully that'll hit here soon enough. And it's long overdue. It's been really cool to see the hard work and just the consistency pay off. You know, I don't have a manager, I don't have anybody else. You know, I've played over 100 shows in the last 12 months while also being a full-time student. And so being able to balance those 2 things and fund it all myself has been something that I'm really proud of, and it just makes me that much more excited about what's to come.
Coming up, Cooper performs an original song. But first, we talk to locals and visitors enjoying what Galveston has to offer. Welcome back to Galveston. We're here on Bermuda Beach on the west end of the island, and they work very hard here to make sure that they can continue their Galveston way of life.
Detecting what's special about Galveston doesn't take long.
You must have a pretty adventurous spirit to be doing this.
I like it. I really do.
A great place for families, fun, and making friends.
Galveston is a very unique beach town. We are close to Houston and we have a lot of tourism and things like that, but we are wanting to stay like our own small little beach town.
Long after Christmas, you'll still see trees as part of rebuilding the dunes.
So Alicia took out 1 row, and then after Ike, we lost the other 2nd and 3rd rows of homes. So not only were homes destroyed, but obviously also the shoreline and the dunes. After Ike, there were several years where we did have enough time to establish a small dune area, but then since Harvey and since some of the other tropical storms, not even a large hurricane came through, has annihilated the dunes and wiped them out. Christmas trees is one of the biggest and easiest ways to begin dune restoration.
From the seawall to the strand, locals and visitors mix like a cocktail, served up at the Old Galveston Club.
My family actually immigrated here to Galveston in the late 1850s, and we haven't ever left since. And I would say resilient is a really good word to compare to a lot of Galvestonians. So.
Bo Rollins owns several businesses built around live music.
Here on the island, we're beginning to get a name for being open door. People are really flocking to Galveston as far as short-term rentals and having things to do while they're here. And live music is a big part of that. And places like ours, you know, we hope to bring them in and get our name out there as the places to go to see great live music.
His motto: work hard and luck happens. Fitting for a building that survived a devastating storm over a century ago.
Really cool thing around the corner is the Opera House, you know, that's known as an anchor of Galveston history. And the actual original entrance to the Opera House was actually through the Old Galveston Club. And the stairs, you can still see the stairs on the wall. You know, that was prior to 1900 storm. We sustained, like during the 1900 storm, probably over 14 foot of water where I stand, and I'm 6'4", so basically 8 foot over my head was water. All of these locations, you know, most of them were here during the 1900 storm. Most of them survived, and most of them have a great history and a lot of ghosts.
Still ahead, let's go fly a kite, a business idea that's 40 years strong. Welcome back. The breeze that comes in off the Gulf makes for great kite flying weather. So we stopped by Kites Unlimited, which will get you airborne ASAP.
There's the kite itself, and there's a bunch of different categories of kites, like deltas and diamonds and parafoils.
Stephen Newberry's Kites Unlimited along Seawall Boulevard
I am what is known as a BOI, born on the island.
is where fun on the beach begins.
When anybody comes to work for us, we tell them that we sell fun. And to sell fun, we have to have fun to sell it. There's a lot more to kite flying than what most people think, but not a whole lot more. We say it's not rocket science, it's kite science.
Every morning they launch kites to attract customers to look up and come on in.
If we didn't have the ability to fly out here, we wouldn't be open. Yeah, it's that important. When people walk in the store, a lot of times we'll ask them, we know that they don't have any idea of what they're looking for, and we'll ask them a simple question: are you looking for a passive activity or an active activity? If they want an active activity, we'll take them to the controllable kites. Okay? If they want to, no, I just want something to just put up in the air and just lay back and drink a beer. Then we take them to the single line kites.
When Stephen isn't at the store, he's flying kites, a world record holder in fact. Here he is in Stunt Kite Quarterly in the spring of 1990.
My dad gave me the idea 40 years ago as a business. It was a business idea that he got by going into a small store in Newport, Rhode Island during America's Cup. When he first gave me the idea of opening a store that sold nothing but kites, or predominantly kites, I thought he was crazy. I didn't think that there would be any money in it. 40 years later.
Where am I from? I'm still open for business.
Still open, yeah. And I have opened, across the country, I've opened over 60 stores.
As Galveston grows and visitors keep coming, Stephen's shop remains a staple for flying high.
Sky's the limit then, huh?
Kites Unlimited. Yeah.
Thanks to Stephen for sharing his stories. I remember the first time I came to Galveston Beach and flew a kite. It's always a special memory. And it's still ahead, a performance by Cooper Mohrmann.
Drink so much whiskey when I'm gone.
Give it up for Cooper Mohrmann!
All right, this is one of my favorites called Whiskey When I'm Gone. Sometimes I wonder what it might have been if you were nothing more than just a feather in the wind. Sometimes I think of all the time I spent hanging with you and all your shallow friends. What gets me the most is all the stuff I do to show you that I was just the one for you. Don't come back crying, saying, baby, we, 'cause I'ma just say, baby, half past late. Oh. If you don't miss me, then why drink so much whiskey when I'm gone? If you don't need me, then why do you have to lead my ass on? If you don't want me around, get on out of this town. Oh, 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 right about now. Sometimes I think of what I did wrong, but life's way too short to let the past linger on. May it's taken too long to get over you, but now I got a future to look forward to. For the first time in a long time, my life's in line. It's got everything to do with your absence and mine. Learn a lesson or two about girls like you. but today's a new day, and it's long overdue. Oh, if you don't miss me, then why drink so much whiskey when I'm gone? If you don't need me, then why do you have to lead my ass on? If you don't want me around, get on out of this town. Oh, right about now. If you don't miss me, then why drink so much whiskey when I'm gone? If you don't need me, then why do you have to lead my ass on? If you don't want me around, get on out of this town. Oh, right about now. If you don't miss me, then why drink so much whiskey when I'm gone? Thank you, thank you.
Thanks to Cooper and the Old Galveston Club. Make sure to stop by Kites Unlimited the next time you're in Galveston. And check out TexasVoicesShow.com on social media and YouTube to watch full episodes. We'll see you next time.
Mention.
No, are there ghosts? Did it just make my laugh?
There are ghosts.
There you go.
There are ghosts in this bar. So the cool thing about this bar is if you go up in the attic, it used to be connected to the opera house.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I closed out early the other night. I was like, the lights are coming with me in my mouth.
In Galveston, the scene in Galveston.
Come on through. Okay, now we're good.
The scene in Galveston is really built.
We're rolling. Are you rolling? Yeah. How does the sound sound?
Check it, 1, 2. Wiki, wiki, wiki.
Oh, that's perfect.
Check it, check it.
And if you ever want a free place to stay, my Uncle Johnny is right here. I'll give you his phone number. Just DM me. He's got rules.
Be sure to bring your dishwasher, though.
Make sure you ready. Y'all good? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I love the enthusiasm.
That's good, all right.
Everybody good? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
False start. Okay, hold on. No, I'm going to say give it up for Cooper Mohrmann and then you start clapping. I was counting myself down. Woo!
Thank you.
Now you go.
Oh, y'all are great at that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to stop it? We good? And that's a wrap. All right.
That's a wrap on
I've never been so lonely before. I just wanna see your face. People don't understand me no more. Guess I've fallen out of grace. So won't you show in this place for a while, so we can have our time and turn all this around. Oh, won't you tell me the words that my father told me long ago, so I can get down this glass road that'll take me home. wander around this cold, empty place. Can't stop thinking about you. Please, one more time to show me some grace. Promise, babe, we'll make it through. Oh, won't you show in this place for a while, so we can have our time and turn all this around. Oh, won't you tell me the words that my father told me long ago, so I can't get down this glass road that'll take me home. It'll take me home. I gotta get out of this place, the sadness and distaste. I need you beside me just once more. Oh, won't you show in this place for a while, so we can have our time and turn all this around. Oh, won't you tell me the words that my father told me long ago, so I can't get down this glass road that'll take me home. It'll take me home.